Welcome to Classic Value Investors and Microcap Explosions. This is Mariusz Konieczny. Today I'm talking about the topic of herd mentality, following people, doing what's popular. And what sparked my interest in this video was, so I woke up and I checked my email and I went on see what's going on Facebook, and I saw a post by one of the dancers that I know or I'm associated with, whatever, getting into a new career because obviously the dancing business has been impacted by COVID, and it's coming back a little bit, but it's obviously been impacted because people are afraid to go to dance parties and come and take lessons one-on-one and all that. So it impacted the dance industry tremendously, and other industries. And when that happens to people, when that happens to you, obviously the most logical thing is to pivot and to do something that's needed instead of just waiting for the government to send you a check and to bail you out, right? We all have to take care of ourselves, and that's just common sense. So I'm looking and I'm like, what kind of career or business is this person getting into now that he's not able to teach as many lessons as he did before COVID? And I look at it and I'm like, of course, a real estate agent. Of course, a real estate agent. And I thought to myself, like, really? So the guy is sitting there and being like, okay, I'm teaching a few lessons, and how can I make more money? I'm going to become a real estate agent because the world needs more real estate agents. I mean, how fucking crazy, and herd mentality, and just reading it on the first page. You cannot get any more creative than that, okay? First of all, he has no idea how hard it is to be a residential real estate agent in the United States. He thinks that he's just going to teach a few lessons at cha-cha-cha at noon, and then he has a break in between a lesson. You know what? He's going to go and sell some houses. He's going to go and show some houses because he's special. I mean, it is just amazing how people can't even go a little bit deeper and to figure out, okay, let's say if you want to be in real estate, is this the best path? How about searching for an area in real estate, if that's what you want to do, is to figure out maybe where are there shortages of people in real estate. Like, for example, did you know that there are shortages of residential real estate appraisers? Yes, there are, because on average, an average real estate appraiser is like 62, 63 years old, and people from college don't go into real estate appraising. So there are shortages in real estate appraising. But no, he's not going to do research on anything like this. He's going to be like, where is there the most competition? There can probably, which area of real estate is the worst? I got it. It's real estate agents. That's where competition is cutthroat. That's when I could literally go down my street and knock on everyone's door and be like, hey, are you a real estate agent? And I bet I do this 3 times and I'll find a real estate agent. Every fucking body and their brother is a real estate agent in the US, okay? So what makes someone think that they can just go into real estate sales and make money right away? This is a tough, competitive, cutthroat business. Your clients don't have any loyalty to you. They will switch an agent in a blink of an eye if there's a little bit of reduction in fee. You never really have any repeat business. You see, if you are actually in commercial real estate sales, and let's say you sell apartments or you sell office, that's a specialty. At least in an area like this, you can have some repeat sales, because it's very common for real estate investors, like in apartments, to own multiple properties. So you sell, or you buy, you sell a property for an investor like this, or you help an investor like this buy a property. There is a potential that you can get repeat business in the future. But with residential sales, that is very, very unlikely you can get repeat business. Yeah, you can sell someone's home, and then you can immediately sell a new home to them if they're moving, assuming they're in the same state. But in general, someone buys a house and then they live there for years, or at least they should live there for years. So you don't have the opportunity for repeat business. But this example, it just shows me how people cannot just think outside of the box, and even take some time to do a little bit of research and be like, hey, my business is down. What area in the economy needs people? Where can I be useful to society? No. I want to sell some homes in the middle of my lessons, and I think it's a great idea. Whether you are a real estate agent in residential or commercial, it is a tough and competitive business, and it takes a long time for you to start making money. It's not like you go into the office and then the phone starts ringing and you start getting a bunch of clients. You have to hustle. You have to cold call. You have to go to meetings. You have to do so much more. Actually, as a beginning real estate agent, it's probably better off if you get a job at Walmart and being a cashier. You'll make more money in the first year than you're probably going to make in real estate as selling residential real estate. But if you want to be truly committed to a business like this, you have to have a mindset. You have to go for it. You have to hustle. You have to make it your life. And hopefully after 2, 3, or 4 years, it becomes easier, because now your name is more recognized, you get more transactions in the market, and people find you, there's some word of mouth. It takes time. But to think that, oh, COVID, I can't get much money right now, I'm just going to become a real estate agent, it is just ridiculous to even think that. But I just see this kind of mentality and this kind of thinking everywhere. Okay, I know you guys are here to hear about investments, so the herd mentality is everywhere. Everybody wants to invest in the same ideas. They copy each other. They want to invest in the same thing because they want to feel cozy that there's other people that are agreeing with them. But if you do what everybody else is doing, you are misallocating your capital. You are misallocating your time. If you do what everybody else is doing, how do you expect to outperform them? But even without comparing yourself to others, who cares how you perform in relation to other people? What we should be focusing as investors is to look for areas where our capital can get the highest return and at the same time take the lowest risk possible. That is the best way to invest and to grow wealth. But what do people do? They look for areas where there's the most competition, the most visibility, and the highest risk. And then they expect to do well over time. And then they feel great when everybody else agrees with them. Now, this channel is about independent thinking, thinking for yourself, and going into places where you have the best chance to succeed.